to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I do have a few adjustments to the agenda. Some things came in last minute. It's all new business. E is revale. F is an open house. G is credit cards. And H is Rick Towner lawsuit. Okay, any correspondence?
No correspondence.
Acceptance of the minutes from the April 20th, 2021 meeting. Any questions or comments?
On page 2, you might want to add it's the Highway Superintendent's 284 agreement.
What did you want to add?
It's a 284 agreement.
Yeah, it says
The second.
that. Hang on.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't see it.
Any other discussion or corrections? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Who first and second that?
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Nobody seconded.
Who was the first?
Jan?
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 I'll second that.
Okay.
We have a supervisor's report, town clerk, dog control, highway, justices, planning board, ambulance. We don't have a code. Chuck was on vacation and he had to go for some surgery this afternoon. We have police and we don't have an assessor, but I don't think she had much fun this last week. And I would like to comment on, Mark had in the bills, a bill for 6 pen lights, and I'm gonna hold this down because I don't know if you guys can hear me, that were fairly expensive, and a town board member commented on that, and I had sort of raised my eyebrows at it. And he gave me a little brochure, or a little paper, and I'll let everybody look at it. These are not flashlights, these are actually lights that help them determine DWI, various drugs. They have some kind of lights they emit, and he ordered them when he did because he and Leslie are scheduled to be trained on June 6th or 7th, first week of June, on how to use them and be certified. They hold up in court now and give them probable cause to do further testing, and their police are finding it a big help all over the place. And then the second date that they'll be training and certifying is in August, and that date hasn't been determined yet, so he just wanted us to know that they weren't just flashlights.
Did he say they needed 6 of them?
He said that we generally have 5 officers and then there would be 1 extra if there was 1, and I don't know if there was like a deal on 6 or whatever.
Okay, they just leave it in
I
the
asked
car.
that question. Well, I thought that too, but he had ordered
One
them.
extra for a whale.
Yeah, $89 a piece.
In there, and this is the, it allows them to do what's called A drive, which is Advanced Roadside Impaired Driving Enforcement, which is what the course is about and how they use them, I guess. Anyone else have anything from the reports?
Judy's, on Richie's here, are you bringing that up? Old dump truck, yep, you are.
Okay. Anything else on the reports?
I'll make a motion that we receive the reports of supervisor, town clerk, dog control officers, highway justices, planning board, ambulance commissioners, police.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of the abstract as presented.
I'll make a motion that we approve the updated abstract.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Oil Well Hollow resolution. Did, Mike, is that
Look good.
what you wanted, and that looks good? I need to read this?
I'm sorry?
Read the resolution, yes?
Yeah,
Oil.
well, has everybody had a chance to read it?
Yes.
Any discussion, anything that should be changed or clarified?
The one that Shoemaker spelled incorrectly in Dusenberry. You need to
Oh,
just mark
more
down.
people have trouble.
You didn't redline it for me?
I didn't print it out.
I didn't even.
I just thought maybe somebody'd pick it up.
Probably would be appropriate at least to read the first paragraph, beginning with it appearing.
Okay. Okay, it appearing to the satisfaction of the town board of the town of Cohocton that a portion of the town road known as Oil Well Hollow Road, as herein described, has not been wholly disused, and that it has not for the last 2 years been usually traveled along the greater part thereof by more than 2 vehicles daily, in addition to pedestrians and persons on horseback. Now therefore, upon the written consent of a majority of the town board of the town of Cohocton, and upon the signature of the highway superintendent of the town of Cohocton, a qualified abandonment of that portion of the Oil Well Hollow Road described below is hereby declared, subject to the consent of the Steuben County Superintendent of Highways. All is well provided by section 205 of the highway law of the state of New York.
So did you have to get permission from the county also before we
The
vote?
county highway superintendent.
Right, did you do that? Or do you do it
No, I
after?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Will we do that after we approve it, or do they have to approve it before we do?
After.
After?
And part of the resolution should be that, the resolution will be filed in the office of the town clerk, and that the town clerk shall forward a copy of the resolution to the Steuben County Superintendent of Highways, because he has to make a determination that the qualified abandonment won't result in any kind of inconvenience or hardship to the people who have adjoining properties over the section to be abandoned. So he has to make that finding, and if he does that, then this consent and qualified abandonment would be effective.
Do you know if we have to post it as it being abandoned? So people know that it's not maintained? That is there supposed to be a sign there that says
I would
road
leave
not
that up to
maintained?
the highway superintendent.
Okay. I know they can put a gate across, but the gate has to be unlocked for people.
I don't think even a gate is appropriate here.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it's a New York State consolidated law.
But it would not be a bad idea for a sign to go up saying it's like a seasonal use, or
Well, it's not seasonal,
this
seasonal's
section is
maintained.
subject to a qualified abandonment, something like that.
Or road abandoned maintenance.
If it's
No
a
maintenance.
No maintenance.
seasonal, you have to take care of it after.
Right. So abandoned road, no maintenance, something like that, I would think.
Yeah, because that's the point of the qualified abandonment, is it's still open to public travel.
Right.
It's just that the town will no longer maintain it.
Liability.
So even if we just have a sign, road not maintained,
I'd leave that up to the highway superintendent. Whatever he thinks is appropriate.
Will you write down all that you said for Tay to put?
Yes,
Okay.
I will.
Do I have to create the sign? Is that what you mean?
No, well, all that he said needs to go in,
I would probably do it on poster board, but the portion about the town clerk forwarding to the county highway superintendent.
We all gotta sign that?
yes, we do. Remember your pen down here? I just brought a pencil, unfortunately. I think Milt signed in your spot. We can- Should we do a motion or, and vote, we all just signed it?
Yes.
I move that we accept the document abandoning that section of Oil Well Hollow Road.
second.
Further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? held the rabies clinic at the park and we did 115 animals, which was a very positive turnout. Everyone who's been experienced with them thought, and the vet was extremely happy and said that's the only way she'll do a rabies clinic from now. Because it went fairly smoothly, and luckily we had a really, really cooperative weather for it. Highway trucks. Mike, did you find out anything about the minimum bid on the dump truck?
I didn't find much on dump trucks, but
Pickup.
It was the dump truck that also we didn't put in the paper because Richie wanted a minimum bid of 15,000 and Mike thought that was low.
That's down
No,
here.
this says highway supervisor's truck. That's the-
Yeah, well, I wrote dump truck. Oh, I'm sorry, okay. That shouldn't have been, that was left over from last month. That's, okay. Right, we can do either, yeah, now, because that was really old business from last month also.
So the highway truck is $789. Well worth that, but it doesn't have, it says a 2022 Ford, is it an F, what is it? Do you
That was in
remember?
the stuff that he gave us last month, and this is what he gave us this month, I don't. It's a Ford F-250. Oh, that's the
Oh, there it
trade-in.
is. Here it is, F-250 in this thing over here.
Mhm.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead with, sending the bid $789 for the 22, trading in the 2019 Ford F-250.
Second.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
Cheryl, did you say $789?
Yes. And it needs new tires
and brakes.
and brakes.
And brakes. The old one, not the new
Right,
one.
the old one.
Any discussion?
You seconded it already.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The other little packet that has Richie's name at the top is, state bid on a truck for Berry, and the bid includes a new plow. The yellow truck that Barry uses to plow with, which has been in the shop for a couple of months, they got the part that they thought they needed. They put it in, they started right up, they went to move it, and it didn't move. And they shut it off, and when they went to start it again to move it to where they could put it back on the machine, now they can't get it started. They think they could possibly know what it would be, but it's in pretty bad shape, and his pickup is which I've said before, the bed is falling off of, and that's in really bad shape. This truck, he feels, would be the only truck that he would need. He would plow with this. The plow would be easy enough to take on and off when he doesn't need it, even in the wintertime, if he, we're not getting snow.
What is the truck, you know?
Oh,
We don't have anything.
oh, you guys didn't get this? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he gave it to everybody.
250.
Same as the other one then?
I think probably pretty much, I don't know.
Probably a single versus a crew cab.
Yeah, it is a single.
I think that looks good.